What's up, everyone? This is Betamax. My name is Fidel, and joining me on this episode is Just Eddie.
What?
Dude, when'd you change your name to Just Eddie?
Last week I went to court.
Dude, it's fucking cold, dude.
It is cold. We haven't had a two-person
Yeah.
podcast in a while. We did it. Me and you did it for a while.
Yeah, we did it for a while.
So
Yeah, Birdie's being a responsible adult and still working. Fucking asshole.
yeah. Yeah, but it is cold. It's freezing.
What do you get from Plant Power?
I usually just get salads,
Yeah?
but I felt like being a fat ass today, so I got like fries and
I got a salad with chicken.
with the side of fries.
It's like your
And
go-to.
I'm drinking a soda, dude.
Like what kind of soda?
It's cola.
But it's one of those.
It's like vegan colas. Yeah. It's like half the sugar.
Damn. When was the last time you had
But
like
still,
actual
dude.
soda? Drink some of mine right now.
Yeah, right. Dude, I won't be able to sleep all night.
Do it. A little sip. Do it.
Honestly, it was probably when it had to be like when me and you went to like a restaurant. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You know what picture popped up on my like my memory thing on IG?
What picture?
It was a picture of me, you, and Sydney holding our burritos from this like vegan spot we went to, where they gave me the little side. I got like a burrito with like a side of like I think it was mac and cheese or something.
No, potato salad.
Oh, it was potato salad. Yeah. And it was like a regular like priced side, but they gave it to me in the. I think it honestly it was probably like a 2 or 3 ounce cup.
Yeah.
It was fucking sad.
Do you remember the name of that place? So we don't
I
go there
don't.
again?
I don't. But we should go there so we don't go there again.
We should go there so we don't go there
Yeah.
again? What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm hopped up on sugar right now, dude.
It's organic.
Still. It's that natural cane sugar, dude.
Isn't all sugar organic?
No, I don't think so. Actually, most sugar, it's like pretty sure it's like really highly processed and a bunch of shit added to it.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I stay away from it.
Why?
It's bad for you, dude.
Dude, all I eat is sugar.
I was gonna ask you, do you have an update on your diet?
I have been. There's actually like no the same shit.
Really?
No. So I used to drink soda like throughout the day at work. Like it was bad.
At work.
At work. I mean, I still drink water because I fucking drink a shitload of water at work. But so what I would do in the mornings is once I get all my shit situated in the truck, I'd leave, and if I had to put gas, I'll put gas. But I would always stop at the gas station no matter what to like stock up like on drinks or mostly water and like some snacks or something. Like, yeah. So I would go always, if I needed it, I would get a gallon of water and then just a regular sized bottle of water. I would get that and then a fucking bottle of Dr. Pepper, dude. And like, that's what I had for the day, you know? That's what I would do every day, dude.
Man.
But since that episode where we talked about like my diet or whatever,
Yeah.
I've stopped doing that. It's just water now.
So
Just
you cut
water.
down.
Yeah. So I mean, I still drink a lot of soda, but not like throughout the day at work. I don't. So, and I have noticed like I've been able to do a lot more at work because of that. Like normally when I get like I want to say above 170, between 170 to 200 deliveries for the day, I usually end up getting help. And there was a moment last week where I ended up having 201 deliveries for the day. And I was like, fuck, dude. But I ended up doing that shit on my own, like with no help, which honestly surprised even me. So
That you finished?
I finished, yeah. Like I didn't think I was going to be able to without any help. But I finished, and even like at a decent time, which was surprising to me. So I have noticed a change. There was also another thing I noticed. So Sunday, I woke up feeling very sore. Like my legs were sore, and my abdomen was sore, like as if I've been doing like crunches like crazy. and I don't know why. Like, I was just feeling sore. Like,
it's weird.
Yeah, and I was thinking, like, okay, it was a busy week at work, and I was, like, busting ass. Not farting, actually working.
Both.
Yeah. And then, like, we went to see AFI on Saturday. There was a lot of stairs, you know, a lot of walking. And, like, maybe it just caught up to me, you know? That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, whatever. So Sunday I was feeling like that. And then yesterday, I also didn't work because I'm off Sundays and Mondays. I woke up feeling the same. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And then today I woke up and, dude, I was like, my lower back was feeling sore. So I was like, well, fuck. Like, I don't know. What the fuck is this? Like, I was like, okay, maybe if like, once I get my body moving, whatever, like,
yeah,
it'll go away. I get to work and I see I have a shitload of like big boxes. We call them ICs. I forgot what it stands for, but if it's a box that's oversized, basically, it's called an IC or an NC. I don't know, whatever. They always change it. But anyways, I had a lot of them. So as I was loading them up into my truck, I was kind of struggling. I was like, fuck, like I'm sore. Like I feel achy. Like
you're like feeling it.
Yeah, I was just like kind of worried because I had 180 deliveries today. So I was like, fuck, like this is going to be a lot on me today. Like I gotta say something. But I was like, you know what? If it becomes an issue, I'll say something. But I'm not going to say anything right now, you know, because we had somebody call off. So I was like, they're worried about something else right now. So then an hour, maybe 2 hours into my shift, it like all completely went away. Like I was fine. So I started thinking like maybe it's because my body's so used to just constantly working. And then I had 3 days off in a row. And like just basically that like achiness caught up to me.
Possibly.
Because like I feel fine right now. Like I don't feel any soreness. Like I don't feel like I got hit by a bus, that's how I was feeling on Sunday and Monday.
Well, I know when I sleep for like a very long period of time, like it's not like a pain, but I feel like a little sore on my back.
Yeah.
And I think it's just from laying down for too long.
Oh yeah, I get that too. So like I try to just like walk around.
Yeah, maybe it's something like that.
Maybe.
That's weird though. I can't relate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, like I was fine. Like once I got going at work,
moving.
Like yeah. It's like my bones or something needed to warm up.
Man. But I was going to tell you, I know we talked about that like maybe 2-3 episodes ago.
Yeah.
About diet and everything, and since that I've been taking like these like mushroom supplement things. And dude, my sleep has been amazing.
Bomb?
Super bomb. And I've always had trouble sleeping since I was a kid. And like I actually wake up like kind of feeling like refreshed like they do in, like, you know, the movies, they wake up and they're just like ready to go, you know? Like it's similar to that. Like I've actually been like feeling rested when I wake up. So I think they have been helping out. And I think it's like 6 different bottles of different types of mushrooms, like extract. And I just I dumped 3 of them, put a little, like I think 2 millimeters of 3 of them in a water bottle in the morning. Chug that, and then I take 3 more at night before I sleep. And dude, it's like day and night difference. And I didn't want to like send you stuff and like just be like, oh, like I'm taking this. Like I wanted to try it out first. Yeah. But like I'll send you like a picture. I'll link you so you can try it. It's really expensive, but
worth it.
It's worth it, dude. I mean, if it's helped me, I'm pretty sure it's gonna like help you out. And yeah, dude, like it's a crazy feeling, like actually like sleeping like through most of the night, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll link you.
Link me, bro. Yeah, it's funny because like I've become known to be the one that doesn't like to just rest. I've noticed.
Do you have ADD?
I don't know, dude.
I sometimes think you do, because like
maybe, I mean, I might undiagnosed, you know?
Yeah, like I don't know, dude. Because I mean, even like I said, like on your days off, like you wake up early and you're like up and about and just like, dude, sleep in a little, get some rest.
I can, dude.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
And like I was talking to Anna on the phone last night, and she was asking me like, oh, like how was your day? Like what'd you do today? And I told her, I was like, I literally did nothing. Like I was just home And she was like, good. And I was like, nah, I don't like that. Like, I don't. She's like, well, you
doing
need to
something.
rest. Like, sometimes you just got to stay home and do nothing.
Man.
I don't know. Maybe I do have ADD.
Maybe. I feel like for a while there, like it felt like I had it for like I just developed it for like a month or two, because I was the same way. Like I couldn't just chill.
Yeah.
Like I needed to be doing something, and I'm still like that with a lot of things. Like that's why I can't play video games. I can't do that because like in my head I'm just like I could be doing something else right now, and like I said, that's why I can't commit to TV shows because I feel like I should be doing something else, and I also don't want to be doing something else while I'm watching it because then I'm just not giving it the focus it needs, you know? So, I don't know, man. That's why like I watch movies every now and then, and that's it.
Because I've also thought about, like, maybe the reason I feel like I should be doing something at all times is because of my parents. Because my dad, he's always working, and he always has that mindset of, like, I don't care if I have a day off, I got to do something to be making money here. Like,
it's that Mexican dad mentality, dude.
And then my mom too. Like, I remember my mom would always be like, "Oh, like I'm cleaning the house, or like we got to do something around the house, like
get up with one."
Yeah, like stuff like that. So, because when I do just stay home, like, dude, I feel like fuck, dude, like I wasted the day. Like, I should have been doing something. Like,
sometimes it's nice, dude, but I feel you. Like when COVID hit me like a while back.
Yeah.
It was so weird just being in my room and not doing anything. Like, I was just watching TV or on my laptop or, playing with the cats. But I felt like I was in prison.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, dude, I want to go out. I want to do stuff. And I just couldn't, dude. It was so strange to me. And I don't know, man. Till this day, like, I can't be in my room for too long. I need to, go for a walk or random things like that. But having a day to yourself, being lazy, it's needed every now and then.
Because I find myself even like, okay, what do I have planned for these days coming up, and like I try to fill them. Like I'm like, okay, I have time to do this, or I can do that, and like I was like, all right, no, just fucking stay home, like just chill. Because like I know you like make fun of this, but I've been wanting to go to the theater by myself. And I always tell myself, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go this upcoming Monday because I'm off Mondays. And like, that's something I could do during the day, just go watch it. And I was like, just go watch something,
Hey, I'm not going to lie. Don't tell Birdie. But I kind of thought about it a couple times. Like,
do it!
The past like month or so, because the Frida was playing like such great movies.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
they're playing the Warriors.
They're playing the Warriors. But they played El Topo. They're playing Climax, Irreversible. All these fucking great movies are like some of my favorites.
Yeah.
And I didn't have. Hey, Birdie.
What's up, Birdie?
What's up? Y'all recording without me? That's what's up.
That's what's up.
No,
you opened up the episode today.
Oh,
yeah, you did. Yeah.
How did I do that?
You'll see.
I can't see a podcast.
Hey, what's up, Birdie? You still going to the theater by yourself, loser?
I got a girlfriend.
Fuck, dude. I don't care.
But anyways, yeah, like, go ahead.
No, I'm done. I can't talk about that.
I didn't mean to. I just wanted to see you guys. I heard you guys' voices, and I was like, oh, friends.
Fucking loser.
All right, Birdie's walking away. All right, so yeah, I like you were busy because you have work the next day. You work early, so I was like, I can't. Like El Topo was playing like at midnight.
Yeah, I was doing like that midnight screening shit.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I want to go so bad, but like everyone works. I didn't want to like bug anyone, and like, dude, it took a lot to talk me out of it.
Just
I
do
wanted
it, dude.
to, but I'm like, oh man.
Just do it, dude. Just do it.
Maybe next time.
But yeah, like I keep planning it for myself.
Do you still have the AMC thing? Or?
Yeah, that's why. That's why. Like that's a perfect opportunity for me to utilize that.
Yeah.
And then so I'll go on the app and I'm like, okay, see what's playing. I'm like, oh, that looks pretty cool. But then I'm just like, but I want to see it in the Dolby theater, and I don't want to sit in like the regular theater with the peasants.
Yeah, dude, that's the way I look at it too.
So I'm just like, if it's something that's not playing in the Dolby Theater, like I don't think I want to go to the AMC.
I refuse to ever watch movies in like a regular theater.
Yeah.
Ever again.
I mean, the only time I don't care is if I'm like going with Anna and the kids. Like I don't care. Like we go
that's
whichever
different.
theater.
If you're having kids, and I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not watching like fucking Dune or something, you know?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Although this weekend we are Anna and me are taking our daughter to see the new Scream.
Oh, you excited for that?
Hell yeah, dude! I'm fucking excited for it.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Scream.
Yeah, I love that franchise.
It doesn't look bad, but yeah, I don't think I'm just excited for that movie. I think it's pronounced Ennis Main. Even though it's pronounced Ennis Men.
The one you were talking about?
Yeah, I think that's the only
that
film.
Like looks old.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's like the only film I'm excited for that's like coming up.
Have you seen a movie called Last Shift?
Last Shift. No.
So I've been there's this new movie coming out. I guess it's supposed to be, I don't know if it's supposed to be a remake or like a spiritual sequel of it or something. But it's related to this movie called Last Shift, and all I've read about that movie is that it's like a great horror film. So I don't know.
No, never heard of it.
Well, fuck you then. Go to the theater by yourself, dude.
If I did go, it would probably be to the Frida.
Yeah.
Only because like there's been times where like I've gone, and there would be like some people by themselves, and they're just like, you know, they're there to watch the fucking movie.
Oh yeah.
And it's I don't know, it's something great because it's like they're old movies, you know, like it's stuff that's just been around for decades. So it's like nothing new. It's not like I don't know, if I went to like an AMC or something, and someone was watching a movie there, I just think, oh, they're just here to.
Fucking loser.
Yeah, fucking loser. But if I see someone at the Frida, I feel like it's justified.
For those who don't know what the Frida is, we mentioned that theater a lot on here. It's a small theater in Santa Ana. I highly suggest checking it out if you're into like old films or art house films. Like they also have like some screenings with like even directors sometimes. Or do they do
directors,
Q&As?
Writers? They have like trivia nights.
Yeah.
During October, they have these I think it's called like Camp Frida, where you sleep overnight at the theater and they just play horror movies all night.
Oh shit, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, and it's all like non-profit, so like everyone that works there, they're just volunteers.
Yeah.
So I mean, everything you pay for, whether it's a ticket for a movie, snacks, food, soda, whatever it is, like you're helping that establishment out. So it's always great because there's not a lot of theaters like that.
Yeah.
Especially close to Riverside, like.
Yeah.
Like that's why I want to do that project that I've been talking about. Like because I know like it's so needed here, because you would think it's Riverside. Like Riverside's a very artsy city,
or at least it tries to be.
It tries to be. There's a lot of like lames, but yeah. But anyways, I feel like it's much needed. I feel like, you know, the Frida is kind of out of the way. It's like almost an hour drive, so it'd be nice to have something like in our neck of the woods, and it'd be a cool place to meet other people that love movies and talk movies, you know.
Yeah, and like it's right in the middle of downtown, and like if you're into that kind of thing, there's like bars around, you know, there's little restaurants around too.
Yeah. There's like a little like a food lab.
Yeah.
In that area, like right around the corner, so it's cool, and it's like in the shopping center. It looks like a plaza too. So
yeah.
There's a ton of stuff around there to see and do.
It's a cool spot.
So definitely check it out. They're always playing great movies. Yeah, if it was closer, dude, I would totally be a member.
Yeah, the same here. Yeah.
Like yeah, but yeah, it's crazy. So I've been me and Jose have been like kind of jamming like for a while now.
Yeah.
So we have like this other project we're working on with Jeff.
Yeah.
Our homie Jeff, and I've known Jeff for a while, but I've never really like chilled and talked to him.
Yeah.
And right off the bat, Jose was like, "Dude, this is like someone you're gonna want to fuck with because apparently we had like a lot of similarities and things like that. He's a hater."
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's funny. Yeah, he sent me a screenshot of him talking to Jeff, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna like this guy. He's a hater." Talking about me. I'm like, "Fuck, okay." So I met him, dude. Yeah, Jeff's a cool guy, man. We talked a lot about movies, which is like surprising because I was mentioning movies that are not like really that known, but he was like talking to me, he was telling me about bands and all that. So we got along pretty good. So it's like very rarely do I get to bond with someone like on a real level, I guess.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, so it's cool. Yeah, like I mean, talking music, movies, things like that. You know, people have like sports and things that they can talk about, but
yeah,
I mean, I'm not about that, so that's always cool. So, I mean,
yeah, Jeff's a cool guy. I like talking to him whenever I do get a chance. I feel kind of bad because like there have been a few times where he's hit me up just randomly, just to like a random text, you know. But I'm terrible at texting back, especially if I'm at work.
Me and you both, dude.
Yeah, and I forget because like I got an Apple Watch, and the reason I got it was like, okay, that way maybe I'll be better at responding. You have no
excuses?
Yeah. But then it turned into a thing where like I get a text and I see it on my watch. I'm like, okay, I'll respond to that right now, and I fucking forget. Yeah. Because then it won't show up on my phone as like I have a message because it'll show I already read it on my watch.
So you forget about it.
So I forget about it. Yeah.
Dude.
And like my finger, I have fucking big fingers, so I'm not gonna fucking respond on my watch. Like it's just all stubby, you know.
Dude, I'm terrible with that too.
Yeah,
I'm bad. I've had like people fucking hit me up for like cool stuff, and I'll forget.
Yeah, I know.
And I'll miss out.
Mm-hmm.
Like what, dude? I've had girls hit me up to go on dates and shit, and I don't respond. I'm like, fuck. I'm bad, dude. But that's what's up, though, dude. My time is precious.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better at it, like, because I know it's annoying.
I mean, I want to, but I don't know how.
Because what I've been trying to do is like, when I get to a certain amount of stops in my day, mm-hmm. I will check my phone. Just to see, like, if I forgot like to respond to anybody.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I think that has a lot to do with mine too. My job now, like I'm legit, like everything's from scratch. So it's like I rarely have any free time, any downtime, like I did with my last job.
Yeah.
My last job, like that's why I was always posting on Instagram because I was just fucking bored. Like.
Yeah, and
with this new job, I can't. Like it's a lot of work, but So I think that has a lot to do with it. And by the time I get home, I'm just like, I forget about it. I start doing other things, but I don't know. Maybe eventually I'll get better. Maybe I should get an iWatch or whatever the fuck it's called.
Apple Watch.
Apple Watch.
Fucking old man.
Not for real, dude.
An iWatch? That sounds weird. Even though it's like iPhone.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
I have a crappy little.
Yeah, with Swatch, homie.
I do.
You don't really wear it that much, huh?
No, it's because at work I'm like dunking my hands in water and stuff, so I can't have like rings or.
But straight edge isn't that serious.
I know Jeff asked me like, "Hey, so are you vegan and straight edge?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Did he call you a pussy?
No, he was just like, he just sounded bummed. He was probably like, "I have a new drinking buddy" or something. Like, that was funny though. But yeah, dude, I don't know. We're moving along now.
I have a funny Jeff story.
Go ahead. Say
so when I first got to know Jeff, it was when he was playing bass in ACXDC, mm-hmm. And so I would only see him whenever they would play, you know, like because I really only would talk to Sergio, George, and Jose.
So everyone else in the band.
I basically, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah.
But I remember, like, so we knew who we were, like, each other was.
That's all it was with me.
Yeah, so it wasn't like a thing where, like, homies, you know? It was just like, oh, yeah, like, I know that guy, he's cool, type of thing. I don't know if that's how he felt about me, but, like, that's how I felt about him. But I remember at one time, I forgot where I was. I don't know. I don't remember if it was a show or, like, just a party. But he was there, and he's shorter than me. Like, he's a short guy. Mm-hmm. And I remember him walking up to me, like, just straight up to me, just staring me in the eyes, and, like, gets right up close to me and looks up at me, and he says, "This is me stepping up to you." and then just walks away.
What the fuck?
And I was like, what? But I thought that was pretty funny.
Dude, just funny, dude.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. I hope he eventually agrees to come on. I know he doesn't like doing podcasts, but
I was trying to get him to watch a Serbian film.
Has he never seen it?
He doesn't. I guess he doesn't like movies
Gore?
that fuck him up like that. So I was like, I recommended Martyrs to him.
Yeah.
I was like, it's something light. So I'm probably gonna lie to him and like try to get him to watch something fucked up. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. Yeah. But it's cool because one thing like I kind of mentioned like some projects that I wanted to work on, and he's worked on like films and shit too. So
yeah,
it's like finally, dude. Like I have someone who kind of has knowledge with that stuff, because it's just been a fucking hard road, like learning all that myself. I don't know if I ever told you, like before the whole COVID thing started, I was sneaking into RCC taking classes, film classes.
I feel like I have like some recollection of you mentioning something like that.
It was some old dude, and I told him, I was honest with him, like, hey, I don't go here, but can I just sit through your classes? Like, I promise I won't disturb anyone else. Like, I just want to learn.
I think you're allowed to do that though. I think it's called like
you?
auditing or something.
I think I would have to get like the school's permission though, right? Or
I don't know. To be completely honest,
I don't think they're just gonna let some dude walk into.
I know there is something where it's called auditing, and you could just sit through class, but I'm not sure if it's like you could sit and like any time you want. Yeah. I think it's only like a certain amount of times, and you might be right, like having the school's permission.
Yeah, this guy, he looked like George Carlin.
Yeah,
old guy, like he looked like he's about to croak over any day now, and he was so cool about it. Yeah, and he's like, dude, this guy, he was so cool. I guess he worked on like Titanic, like all these films, like real films.
Damn, it was James Cameron?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, did you call him Jimmy?
Jimmy Cam?
Jimmy Cam.
So, yeah, he's like, yeah, and I kind of told him, like, you know, he's like, oh, so, like, what kind of movies are you into, blah, blah, blah. We talked for a little bit. But the cool thing about him, like, I told him, like, you know, eventually I want to get a camera, blah, blah, blah. And he told me, like, if I ever, like, needed anything, like lights, anything like that, because that's what when I got there, that's what we were focusing on, shadows and lighting and stuff like that, how to make a person like feel more aggressive or look a certain way. And he offered like all his equipment, like if we ever needed to borrow it. He's like, I've had students hit me up like at 2 a.m. working on a film, asking if they can go to my house and pick up some stuff, and I've always been cool with it. And then fucking COVID hit.
That's what's up.
Fucking COVID, man. Fuck all the lives that it took. It ruined my experience.
Damn,
selfish
no remorse,
ass people.
No just start doing that again, sneaking into the class.
Yeah. That guy could be dead now, dude. Maybe he got COVID and died.
You don't know unless you go and find out, homie.
I don't remember his name. I gotta.
Would just show up and start teaching the class.
All right. He probably wouldn't care. He's like, all right, yeah, go ahead, buddy. But yeah, anyways, the point was, it's nice to have someone that has like an idea, and I can like bug him. So that's cool.
Yeah, because I do think he does have a great mind for like not only music but just like movies. Because I have talked to him about movies before, and he even knows some shit. I'm just like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude.
Yeah, because one of the things we were talking about, we went to like In-N-Out after like our jam session, and we were just hanging out eating, and we were talking about like music videos, and like one of the questions I asked him was one of the questions you asked me. Was how do you feel about hardcore bands?
Yeah.
And them making music videos for the music.
Yeah.
And he pretty much like said the same thing. It's like it's a kind of a no, but as long as it's a music video, it's not like them lip syncing to the song.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like if you're in a hardcore band, if you're gonna make a music video, have it be like an actual music video, not like you lip syncing to the song, where it just literally kind of just looks like someone's talking, but yelling.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I think I just want to find out who's the bigger hater. Eventually, we'll see.
I don't know, dude. I think he might be, dude.
Maybe.
Actually, I don't know, because he loves pop music. You don't like pop music.
He's definitely more open to... But that's because he's a DJ, though. I feel like he
That's true.
Like I couldn't be a DJ, not because I wouldn't be able to develop the skill, but because I'd be like, they hired me to play at a quinceañera. I'd be like, I'm not playing that shit. It's lame.
Fucking play the Locust and shit. Ama.
Or just have like crazy vocals to like that reggaeton beat. It's a doom.
Damn. Oh.
Damn.
Hey, I'll be down for that.
That's gonna be the next big thing, dude.
You should do it. Let's do it. I'm down, dude.
So, you want to talk about the AFI concert?
Nah.
Okay, cool.
What did you think of it? Because I know you went in like not necessarily like hyped like the rest of us were.
No.
So what did you think of it overall?
It was weird because I've never been to a big concert like that. That was the biggest thing I ever went to.
You wouldn't consider? Weren't you at Dancing Legacy?
No, I didn't go to that.
Why do I keep thinking you went to that?
I wanted to, but no.
Okay.
But it was like similar. Or
yeah, well, because it was at the 5 Points Amphitheater in Irvine, which is like a huge like venue, like outdoor venue. So. Yeah,
it was strange, because it's a totally different feeling.
Yeah.
And one thing I got out of it was just how much AFI means to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Especially, like, I think specifically that album.
Yeah.
Because, dude, Davey Havok doesn't even have to sing for the entire show.
Yeah.
He can just hold a mic up to the crowd and everyone knows every single word from that album. I'm not an AFI fan. I don't hate them. I just, they're not my thing. But just being there and just seeing everyone singing, people crying.
Yeah, dude.
Like, there was a lot of people crying while they were singing along. I was just like, this band means a lot to these people.
Yeah.
So that was cool seeing that kind of like reaction.
Yeah.
But yeah, it also felt like I felt detached from the bands.
Yeah.
Because I've seen Jawbreaker, I think 3 times now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the 3rd time. And that was my least favorite time. Because although I liked it, I was just, we were far away, and it just, I don't know, you just seem so disconnected. Like, I feel like it's definitely like a social thing going, those kind of things. Maybe, general admission, like when you're on the ground close to the band, maybe it's a different thing, but being in seats, sitting down, it's so weird. I don't know, man. I mean, I had fun, but like I said, it didn't feel like an intimate show. Like, enough for me. Like, it sounds gross, but I need that, like, that smell of, like, the people, like, fucking, being squished. Like,
I need to feel miserable, covered in sweat, and smelling BO.
To have a good time.
Now, it's funny that you bring that up about Jawbreaker, because I don't know if you noticed Birdie, me, and Anna walking, like, to, like, out of the concession stands or whatever during Jawbreaker.
Oh, no, I didn't notice.
So, because I was sitting there and, like, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, like, I fucking love Jawbreaker. And the same thing for me, I think, is, I think you've seen him one more time than me.
I believe so.
Did you see him at Riot Fest or no?
No.
No? Okay, so then we've seen him the same amount
time,
then.
Yeah.
Okay. So, so definitely, yeah, it was my 3rd time. And I remember sitting there and they started playing. And, like, I mean, I like the songs. But as I was sitting there, I was thinking, I don't like this. Like, I wasn't really enjoying it. Like, it is cool, I mean, like, it sounded cool because I like the songs. But I was just thinking, like, I wish I was down there. Like, I wish I was down there closer. Even if I don't get involved in the crowd or whatever, just being in the crowd is, like, adds to that with Jawbreaker, with that type of band,
Yeah.
And so I remember sitting there, and then at the same time, I was like, I kind of want something to snack on. And I don't want to miss anything of AFI. So I was like, I'm just going to use this as an opportunity to go get something to drink and, like, maybe some chips or something. Because Anna and me hadn't eaten since the morning that day. So that's when I told her, I was like, hey, do you want to go to the concession stand, see what they got? And she's like, yeah, let's go. And then Bertie ended up coming with us because he needed to use the restroom. But I think he was like, because I could tell he was getting antsy. But, like, we had to have moved for him to go by. Mm-hmm. So maybe he didn't want to ask us to move so he can walk by because we were watching the show. So, but when I said that, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna come with you guys." So we went down there and, like, yeah, I could still hear them, I was like, oh, that's cool. They were playing the songs that I like. But yeah, I just, like you said, I felt very disconnected from it.
They even kind of mentioned it, like, we're not an arena band.
Yeah.
Like, they said so themselves, and it was weird seeing them like that.
Yeah. Chelsea Wolfe was cool. Seeing Chelsea Wolfe like that, it was cool. Like,
I saw her, like, I think I saw, like, one song. Or
oh, that's right. That's
I got there late, yeah.
Seeing Chelsea Wolfe was cool because, I mean, I like Chelsea Wolfe, but I'm not, like, a diehard. Like, I don't know her catalog as well. Or their catalog as well, I should say, because it's a band.
I definitely feel like Jawbreaker was like the odd band out.
Yes. Well, no, because Choir Boy does fit more. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, as far as like playing for that type of crowd, like I feel like Jawbreaker was like the black sheep of that.
Yeah.
So like, cause like even when like I don't really listen to Chelsea Wolfe, but it sounded cool. Like,
I like the way Chelsea Wolfe sounded.
And I feel like people there, like they know a lot of that stuff. But I noticed that, like, for Jawbreaker, like, nobody was really singing along because people just don't know. Like, it's an old punk band. Like, people that got into AFI, like, it's rare that they, like, you know, were listening to, like, Jawbreaker 2, you know, at that time. Especially when that album, like, hit, Sing Sorrow.
And I'm pretty sure, like, not to sound like fucking old, like, punk guy or whatever, because I'm not at all. Like, I didn't really get into punk, but I feel like a majority of the people probably, like, their first time ever hearing AFI was that album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure. Because there was a lot of young people.
Yeah. Which is cool. You know, I love that album. That's why I wanted to go. Like, it was fucking tight.
But I also think, like, yeah, but I know what you mean. Like, the roots are, like, they're punk, you know?
Yeah, they have more of a punk root, you know? And then Davey Havoc even mentioned that. Like, he talked about, like, him remembering going to see Jawbreaker at Gilman, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, that. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense that they got, like, on the show. Because I also do remember seeing Davey Havoc at the Jawbreaker show the last time we saw them. He was there. So, but yeah, I definitely, I enjoy. We didn't get to see Choir Boy. We all got there pretty late, which not necessarily bummed me out, but I was very interested in seeing what it was going to be like to see them in that setting.
Yeah, and the sound too.
Yeah, because the last time I saw them, I'm pretty sure the same for you, was at the Mission Tobacco Lounge, a fucking bar, you know?
Yeah.
And that's a very intimate setting, you know?
That was honestly one of my favorite shows that I've ever been to.
That shit was tight, dude.
It was, like, there wasn't a lot of people, surprisingly, because, I mean, they're pretty big now. And, yeah, like you said, it was intimate. It sounded amazing. They sounded just like the records.
Yeah. They sounded very good.
Yeah, I think all around, it was just a great show, you know? Like, me and you were like, remember, we were like one of the first ones in line.
Yeah.
And we're like, damn, that place is tiny. How the fuck are we all going to fit in there? But it ended up, like, being, like, a really cool show. Like,
yeah, it was cool. It didn't get too packed, I remember, because there was a point where I was, like, off to the side, and I was talking to Nate from Zabalba, because he was there, like, and we're catching him because I hadn't seen him in a long time, and he's always busy now, like, either traveling or doing shit with SOS. So we were catching up. But I forgot who was performing because it wasn't Choir Boy. Somebody else was performing while we were talking, and there was still, like, a lot of room in the place, you know. And even when Choir Boy wasn't playing, like, there was still a lot of room. So that's why I was very interested in seeing what it was going to be like seeing them at the Forum.
Yeah. I wonder, I mean, I'm sure there's probably, like, a lot of people that had to, like, look them up, too.
Yeah,
who the hell are these, you know. Because Chelsea Wolfe's pretty big. Like, I feel like a lot of people know their songs and whatnot, But yeah, like I said, I feel like Jawbreaker, like, I don't know, like, I feel like most people would have thought they were boring.
Probably.
Because they are old, and they're not the type of band that, like, likes to move around a lot and all that. Because as soon as AFI hit, they're all, like, all skinny vegan guys that like, they're fucking full of energy. Like, as old as they are, they were like, they were not staying still, dude. They're, like, moving around. They put on a really good show. Yeah,
they did.
And yeah, I know people were bummed out that they didn't play, like, any other songs from, like, any other album.
Okay, so
I like that though.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, because I was like, I hope they don't, but if they do, I'm pretty. Like, I feel like I know which songs they were going to if they were, and I was like, I kind of hope they don't, but it'd be cool if they do. Like, because I would have liked to sing some of those songs, you know. But yeah, Anna, I think she was in the same boat as you as far as like excitedness to see AFI, because she is also not a very big AFI fan. Mm-hmm. But she told me like they were amazing. Like she loved she loved their performance. They put on a good show, and they put on an amazing show.
I was really surprised by their energy.
Yeah,
because they didn't really bullshit.
Yeah,
it was just like one song after another, and they got through the whole set like so quick, and it was like what 10:30 when it ended.
Yeah,
so like I love when bands. I don't like bands that preach and talk and
yeah.
Like they drag on or like they do that. Like I don't know. To me, encores are cheesy.
Yeah,
like,
and they didn't do that. Like
they took off. Like all right, that was the end of the song. We're out. And I love that. Like I just love when bands are just straight to the point.
Yeah.
And I was surprised because I feel like there's such a big band that they could have like.
Oh yeah.
Came out and like did a million other songs and people would they would have loved it. I think most people, but
yeah.
I was glad that they did that album. And it's like all right, this is that legacy. So
yeah.
I almost feel like it would have been a disservice to play another song after that from like another album.
It would have definitely felt off.
Yeah.
Like for them to play that whole album and the way it ended, it ended so good. But like for let's say it did end and then they come out and play like fucking Miss Murder or something.
Yeah, dude.
Which is like one of their biggest hits, you know? It would have felt weird. It would have
been a totally different vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I felt kind of like, because Sydney was like grabbing, she's Sydney. She was like walking around the arena.
Yeah.
the entire time. So she came up and I think Jawbreaker had like 2 more songs left or whatever. And she's like, oh, did they play, what's the song? How am I forgetting? Their most popular song.
Which one? Fireman?
No.
Jawbreaker's popular song?
Yeah.
I would say Fireman.
It's top 2 or 3.
Is it off of Dear You?
Yeah.
Accident Prone?
Yeah, Accident Prone.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know. I can remember. She asked me, like, did they play Accident Prone yet? I'm like, no, they haven't. And they announced, like, oh, this is going to be our last song. And she asked me, like, what do you think it's going to be? And I was like, I want to say Accident Prone, but I'm like, that's such a slow song to end the set. Like,
yeah.
And I was like, I hope, like, in my mind, I was like, I hope it's, like, I Want You or, like, something a little more uppity. But they did. They played Accident Prone. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about them. And, like it's such a, in Jawbreaker fashion to end it on a downer like that.
Yeah.
Like, and it's, like, coming from me. Like, I'm all for fucking negativity and stuff like that. But, yeah, they ended the set with, Accident Prone, like their slowest song, and it's a good song, but to end a set like that, knowing that AFI is about to play, like
yeah,
like oh man.
No, it's funny because like when they were putting their banner up, the Morton Salt banner, when it pains and it roars, they were putting it up, and I made the joke to Birdie. I was like, oh hell yeah, I fucking love this band, Morton Salt. And like they were starting, and then the people that were sitting in front of us, they got to their seats. And the guy sitting directly in front of me, I hear him tell his buddy, oh, hell yeah, Morton Salt. I love this band. I was like, damn, I'm not original at all, dude.
Dude, the people behind us, they're like a bunch of like dudes, like bros.
Yeah.
They have the dumbest conversations.
That's what's up.
Me and Mia, we were just fucking cracking up, dude, because they had like those conversations that you do when you're like smoking a blunt. But they weren't smoking.
Yeah.
They were just dumb. It was bad, man. And I remember one of the guys mentioned, Mia overheard this too. He's like, yeah, like, I think when Jawbreaker's done playing, I think at least 1,000 people are going to walk away. Because they're such an important band. I think a lot of people actually just came here. I'm like,
dumb.
Nobody.
Dumb.
Nobody, even if they're not an AFI fan, is going to just be like, all right, Jawbreaker played later.
Not at that venue. Not at that venue.
No.
Fuck no.
I think at any venue, like, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's true.
There to like, and it wasn't just like a normal AFI event. It was like the first and last time they're gonna play, Sing Sorrow in its entirety. I was like, you guys are fucking morons, man. But yeah.
Damn, that merch line though.
I didn't even see it. But
oh, dude.
I'm pretty sure it was bad.
Fucking stupid. So they had announced that they're finally repressing Sing the Sorrow for the 20th anniversary. And I was like, hell yeah.
Oh, that sold out like in what, 5 minutes or what?
So
did you buy one?
Well, okay, so I have one, but it's a bootleg.
Yeah.
I have the bootleg. So I was like, oh, like I gotta get the repress. Like I gotta. So when I saw them post about it, I read the whole post and it said they're only gonna have 2,000 units at the show. At first, I was like, fuck, they're only making 2,000? Like, what the fuck? But it said no, at the show. And then on Monday, the rest of the inventory is gonna be put online, but they didn't announce how many.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, fuck. I was like, I kind of want to get to the show early to get one, but I don't want it to be a situation where we get there super early just because I want to get a record, and then I end up not being able to get one because they sell out.
Yeah.
Because they weren't putting a limit on how many you can get. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just take my chances with Monday. Ended up selling out super quick at the show. And to the point where like I was talking to Fern, and because we ran into him, like, because he was sitting in the same section as us. We ran into him, and I remember talking to him, and I guess somebody that was sitting next to him had bought 5 copies of it. And I was like, fuck, dude. But it was gone. It was at the show.
That's kind of shitty that they didn't have a limit.
Yeah. But it was gone. Like, it was just done. And then Monday comes, and Brooklyn Vegan, I follow them on Instagram, posted like, watch AFI's full set from this past Saturday, performing Sing the Sorrow. Plus, here's a link to purchase the anniversary vinyl from our shop. While supplies last. And I was like, oh shit. So I went to the AFI page, and they had posted nothing about it yet. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get it from Brooklyn Vegan. And they had posted it 5 minutes prior. I went to the website, the web store, sold out. And it said 20,000 units. Damn. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, dude.
I was like, fuck, dude, that's fucking crazy. People were already posting it on eBay for like $400 or $500. And I was like, fuck, man, fucking assholes.
Yeah.
An hour, maybe 2 passes. AFI posts about it. Buy it in our web store. 20,000 units. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I was able to get. I got one for Birdie and me because he wanted one too.
It was like a colored one, right?
Yeah, it was like the
black and red, right?
Yeah,
like
mostly red. It had like black splatter on it.
Okay.
But yeah, and I think it came with like a booklet or something like that. But I was like, man, see, like, and people were already trying to sell. They bought a bunch at the show because they probably thought they weren't gonna be any online or whatever. But
people do that with movies too, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I've thought about buying movies that I'm like, they're not gonna make this, and like a month later, like, oh, we have copies now.
Yeah.
So, scalpers just suck, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, when I bought the first pressing of Sing the Sorrow, like the legit pressing, I bought it off. I don't know. Do you remember that record store we went to?
Black Cat Records in Fullerton.
Yeah, and the guy sold it for $400.
Yeah.
And even when when I bought it, the guy he was like apologizing, like, I know it's a lot of money, blah blah, but but at that time they were going for over $1,000.
Yeah.
Like every single copy, there was like you couldn't find anything under $1,000.
Yeah.
So like when I sold it to Fernando, he bought that whole crate off me. Like he dropped a lot of money on that crate, and I mean, but I told him, like, you have a Single Sorrows in this crate, dude. Like you made your money back with just that album. So like I had a bunch of other like rare and cool shit in there too, but like, yeah, like the whole time, just thinking, man, scalpers fucking suck.
Yeah.
Like, why would you get? I don't know, man. I don't know. Some people will see it as being smart, I guess, but I think it's lame.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that shit either, dude. Even though, like, I guess you could say I'm a hypocrite in a way, because I saw the Amigo the Devil record like going for a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. And I took that as an opportunity, like, I'm gonna put mine for sale. I ended up taking it down because it wasn't selling. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep it. Like,
I think it's different when it's when something is valued that high and you have something, then whatever. Like, if you can sell it, then go ahead. If someone's willing to pay that money, they must really want it. So like, if they have the money, why not? But I'm specifically talking about people that buy like 6-7 copies of something.
Okay, yeah.
Just to make money.
Yeah.
But like, if you have something that's valuable and you want to sell it, then I don't know. I see that kind of different. Like,
yeah, I see what you mean.
Because then at that point you'd be stupid to sell it for less if it's worth. Like, say you have a rare record, like the Amigo, and you're like, oh, it's going for $1,000 right now. Like,
which it actually is, which is fucking insane to me.
Because when I sold it, I got like $450 for it or something like that.
Yeah.
For just that one record, which at the time I was like, whoa, people are gonna pay that much for this?
Yeah.
Like, I got it for like $25. Like, I'm like, whatever, I'll sell it, you know. But I'm also like, it wouldn't have occurred to me like to like even like buy like 5 of those and then like, okay, I'm gonna keep one and then sell the rest. Cause I don't know, that's just a shitty thing to do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like those people just, I don't know. I hope they all have money problems later on in life. Like, I hope they have some incurable disease in its final stage and they just don't have the fucking money to help themselves.
I was talking to Sydney about this through text yesterday, I believe it was. And she's all like, oh, I fucking hate those people that bought a shitload. Because she wanted one also. Yeah. And I ended up sending her the link for the AFI show. Yeah, I think so. She said she was going to buy one, so I'm not sure. But we were talking about it, and I was like, I had said something. What did I say? I hope the people that bought multiples just to sell will forever have rocks in their socks whenever they go outside.
Oh, dude.
Imagine how annoying that for like the rest of your life. As soon as you step foot outside, you're just like, oh, what the fuck? There's a rock in my shoe. Like, it sounds dumb, but...
No, that sounds horrible, dude.
Yeah, like...
That's like having like a sock with no elastic.
Or just forever your socks feel wet.
Oh. Or you know when you have like a sweater on, your sleeve gets wet? Dude, like something like that's just horrible. Ugh. Man.
The sock with no elastic sounds funny.
Man.
But AFI was tight.
AFI was tight. Even me, who like is not a big fan, like I was like, damn, they're putting on a fucking great show.
Yeah.
And like I said, I love bands that are energetic like that.
Yeah.
And I do love what they stand for. You know, like the whole vegan thing. Davey Havoc appears in that movie.
The vegan punk rock movie?
Yeah, it's such a dumb name.
It's Moby, homie.
Yeah, Moby made a movie, a documentary on like how like punk rock and veganism, like, you know, how that's a thing and stuff. And it's a really good documentary. He's cheesy in it sometimes.
Oh, dude, like, he's super cheesy in it.
There's like I don't know.
He does like little skits
with like him and his dog, and it sounds cool, like they'd be funny, but it's kind of cheesy.
Yeah,
like, I don't know. He's just a weird guy, but it's a cool documentary. I highly recommend it to people, and even if you're not like into like vegan shit, like it's a cool documentary just to see like how like those things collided together and how like why it's so popular amongst punks and, you know, hardcore kids and all that. And but Sergio's in that.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Like, it was cool to see Sergio in it. But it was funny because Sergio and Ryan, which I've only met Ryan once, so I don't know him like that.
Yeah.
So they're both in it, but Ryan doesn't say anything.
No.
So I'm pretty sure they cut out whatever.
I was gonna say, because it kind of felt like the showcase documentary that we both saw.
Yeah.
We both had one complaint about it when it was like, I felt like they interviewed like the same like 5-6 people over and over.
Yeah.
And like sometimes you'll meet someone new and they just say like one thing and then you'll never see them again.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I felt here. Yeah. It was like the same like big heads, and then like the smaller ones that I was more interested in seeing what they had to say, like Sergio. Yeah. Because Sergio he's a smart fucking guy.
Yeah, dude.
And like I've had conversations with him about veganism. I you know, whenever he talks of veganism about people, like I don't have patience for that. Yeah. But he'll like actually like he'll like, you know, give you the facts. He'll do all that, and like in his head, I feel like he's doing it for the good of veganism. Yeah. You know, and which is cool because like for me, I'd be like, oh, if you want to learn, just fucking Google it. You know, like I don't care. Yeah. Because to me at this point, like if you're not vegan, that's just something you're not going to be interested, like unless you're super young, like, you know. Yeah. But I remember he posted a picture. I don't remember it. Like this was years ago, when there was like a petition going around to have like a veggie patty at In-N-Out. Mm-hmm. Do you remember when he posted about that? No. So he posted it, and he's a pretty like popular dude. Yeah. So his post got like, I don't know, like it blew up. Yeah. And there was like random people, like hundreds of people commenting on it, saying like just talking shit meat eaters just being insecure as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, we don't go into vegan restaurants and like demand meat, blah blah. Like, he's completely. That was the number one argument. I'm like, you guys are fucking morons.
Yeah.
It's just super. And he was commenting on everyone. Like, he was destroying people. And then like a couple days later, he posted a Photoshop picture of him holding a veggie burger in front of In-N-Out. It was such a good Photoshop. He's like, oh, waited in line for 3 hours, but it was worth it. Like, we finally did it, and people got so butthurt. It was a fake picture, but dude, he was trolling hard.
He could troll pretty hard if he wants to, dude.
Like, you meet him, he's such a genuine, like, nice guy. But you forget, like, he can be an asshole. Like, he can troll. He can get there hard. He
can go there.
And I thought it was the funniest thing ever, man. And I'm like, damn, this is tight. Like, like that just proved to me, like, man, people just they feel, I don't know, like, why would you want to shit on something that's like has really nothing to do with you?
It's because they don't understand it, dude.
Yeah, I think so, man.
Because I mean, I'm not vegan, but I've found myself in situations, specifically at work, where I'm like defending it. Not necessarily defending it, more along the lines of like, I had mentioned to a couple coworkers that like I tried this like vegan burger. I think it was when Carl's Jr. started doing like the Impossible. And I was like, oh dude, it's so good, like, you know. Yeah. And then like this guy that used to work with us, he was like, that shit's not real though. That's not real meat. Yeah. I was like, I know. And he's like, so you like that shit? You like that vegetarian like vegan shit? I was like, well, I mean, I've had stuff that's gross, yeah, but I've also had stuff that's gross that's like regular, meat. Yeah. Like, it's like, it just depends on who makes it, where you gain it from. Like, but it's good. Like, there's good. It's food. Yeah. And then he's like, nah, man, I need my meat, man. Like, that's fucking gross. Like, I'm not into plants and shit. And this guy was a guy that's like goes to the gym and like works.
It's always the meatheads, dude. Yeah. It's always the fucking like meathead jocks. And it's funny. The number one killer of men, 80% of men will die from a heart attack. 80. That's fucking high, dude. Can't wait. More than half.
Can't wait.
You're in a room. More than half of the like dudes are gonna die from a heart attack.
Hey, my left arm's going numb. Dude.
Number one cause of heart attack, heart disease. It's fucking It's meat, dude. It's dairy.
Oh yeah, red meat and dairy. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like.
That's why it's bomb, dude.
Dude, one of the when I used to go to 24-hour fitness, dude, like this was a time where like I was in really good shape. I was jogging a lot. I was running. I was on a treadmill. Yeah. And I had been running for like maybe 5-6 minutes already. This buff ass guy comes up next to me. He goes on the treadmill next to me. Huge, just swole. He starts running, dude. He lasts maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and he's just exhausted. He like stops, slows down, and he calls it quit and goes back to pumping iron. And meanwhile, the whole time I'm still running. I'm like, dude, what fucking good are those muscles if you can't even like run a mile without stopping?
That's what's up.
Like. Like, people forget the importance of stamina, and I feel like to me stamina is way more important than muscles. Like it just sucks. Like this fucking skinny kid's like outrunning these fucking guys that like live at the gym. You know, I don't know. To me, it's just like, why would you want to have that much muscle if it's like? I guess it's just for show.
Probably.
Like, yeah, but still, it's like, man, I wanna have a healthy heart too. You know. Yeah. But yeah, I always thought that I always come back and think about that.
So lesson here is go to your local gym and muscle shame these men.
Yes. I'm just gonna be making fun of them, dude.
So you're pumping iron? Lame.
Man.
So, yeah. I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. We should do more episodes without Bert.
I know, this is fun. Really quick. So I got my stimmy yesterday, finally.
Damn.
I know I called to activate the card.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh yeah, this was the whatever the relief thing that you should have got between October 2022 and January 2023. It's like way later." So I finally got it, and
it was like the gas relief one, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I got it super late, and then like the day before, I got like a settlement check from like an old company I used to work for. They got sued for something. I have no idea. So I had like all this extra, like a lot of cash. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I bought a fuckload of movies.
Fuck yeah.
So like I don't know. I want to have an episode where we talk about like maybe Well, because I know you're not like, keeping up. Because I noticed that when I had my record collection, like that would be my main focus, and every now and then I would buy like a movie or something. But as soon as I stopped collecting records, like I just like my main focus was movies. You haven't been to my house in a while, dude, but I got a really like I'm starting to look like a library.
Can I have them?
Yeah, $5. So yeah, I spent my steamy gas relief whatever check on.
You bought all the new Star Wars movies or what?
Oh Jesus!
Only Solo, Last
only
Jedi.
The new ones.
Only those two.
Only
right?
the new ones and the prequels.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
But anyways, I want to have like an episode maybe where we talk about like new movies, new collections, or why we collect and things like that.
No, I'm good. So
without Birdie.
Damn. No, Birdie's been buying movies too. I've noticed. I haven't. The latest movie I got was a gift from Sydney. Nope. That was like the latest.
I helped her choose that.
Yeah, whatever. Also, I want to give a quick how dare you to Ariana for trying to put me on the spot in the van and to ask me to sing while we were driving to the AFI. Because the vehicle we were in did not have a working stereo.
Oh, man.
So she was like putting me on the spot to sing, and I don't like being put on the spot. I just like to say that. So how dare you? How dare you, friend?
Damn.
Yeah, I doubt she's listening to this, but
she didn't make it this far.
You know what? I'm gonna text her and be like, hey, we mentioned you on the podcast. I'm not gonna tell you when, so you're gonna have to listen to it. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for sticking around. Hope you're enjoying this new like structure we're doing that Birdie mentioned. Birdie has good ideas. I gotta listen to him more.
I'm
often.
gonna be honest. I hate this structure, dude.
Do you really?
I hate it.
I like it.
I like having a plan.
We can still have those episodes. We can still have those episodes.
Yeah, whatever.
I like this structure, dude.
I don't.
Cause okay, real quick, on the idea of this structure,
it's not bad, but I just
I also kind of look at it as like I like it a lot, but at the same time I'm just like, who the fuck are we? Like, why do people want to hear us talk
that's
about?
the thing. Like that's how
I know.
I feel. I'm
no,
like,
I know.
I'm not. I mean, I'm popular, but you know. But no, my point is like nobody gives a shit, dude.
But
like,
that's basically with any podcast. Nobody gives a fuck, dude. Everybody has a fucking podcast now.
When that's kind of why I like having like a topic, because then people can choose like where they want to listen to it or not. Like I don't like wasting people's time, and
I don't give a fuck about people's time.
Oh man, yeah. Fuck
so
it,
shout out to all our fans. No, but
it's dude. I mentioned this like many episodes ago, but I'm surprised how many people like do listen to it.
Yeah,
because people like random people that like I wouldn't have never like thought would listen to it, like have like come up and like, hey, that one time you mentioned this, and I'm like, what? Like, do you listen to this shit? You know, it's weird. It's a fucking weird feeling.
Well, and then also like when we went to Soul Search and saw the Betamax Records stickers, I don't know if you saw my post. I saw a fucking random Betamax sticker in a drive-through window.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's weird.
I was like, that's fucking crazy. That's tight.
And we saw one at the show.
That's what I just mentioned.
It was just at the wall.
That's what I mentioned.
Oh, yeah. I listen to stuff, dude. I'm a good listener.
So that's tight, you know? Like, people do be listening.
Nah, it's weird. It's intrusive.
What's that?
I'm just kidding.
You're the one putting it out there, homie. So, yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. I'm just kidding. I don't like wasting people's time. I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck. Thank you guys for sticking around. Do I have to really still? Fuck it. I'm gonna still say it. The social medias.
Find us on blah 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 blah.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I kind of feel like I want to delete the Facebook because it's Facebook. Who gives a fuck about Facebook? Yeah,
Facebook's dead. I deleted mine a long time ago, and it's like
I literally only have mine because of the podcast. Whatever, fuck it. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at BetamaxLTD. Listen to any podcast platform you have. Like you can find us. Just search Betamax, and we're the one with the blue logo and little orbs. Shout out to Anthony Martinez for that logo. But yeah, share us with your friends. I don't like wasting your time, and we'll see you guys next time.
Keep moving. Keep it moving steady.